be astronauts. Yeah, so if you love playing co-op games with a friend or with a parent or with a child, this game is totally for you. And if you love playing with bricks, just like you remember it as a kid, on the floor, placing them, this game is definitely to try. So Lego
Okay,
Voyager
I think we
coming
got
out
it.
September 15th on all consoles and PC. And if you have a friend and you already bought the game, the friend can download the Friends Pass.
God
So
dang
you
it!
get to play with only one copy.
I didn't say
So
use that
go on the
image.
now. I can't wait for you guys to play.
Thank you very much to the developers over at LEGO Voyagers for that lovely chat. Up next, Amy has played Hollow Knight Silksong and she is absolutely positively desperate to tell you everything about it.
I'm acutely aware that a lot of people would sell their nan to play Hollow Knight Silksong, and so I've memorised every microscopic inch of what I played at the Xbox booth to spill the tea, or rather the juicy bug guts on what you can expect. First of all, we don't have exact B-roll for the demo I played, so everything you're seeing here is a combination of existing footage designed to illustrate my experience as accurately as we can. The demo was divided into two sections. The first was the Moss Grotto, a presumably early game location filled with lush vegetation and creeping vines that felt similar in vibe to Green Path in the original game. The enemies I found here were mostly crawling grubs and flying insects that aggressively descended on me like ballsy wasps at a picnic. The first boss I discovered, the Moss Mother, was a slightly larger version of these airborne beasts,
dang it.
and didn't give me too much trouble at all. At this early juncture, the platforming trials are also welcomingly simple, but one thing I did notice when leaping about is how much more agile Hornet feels in comparison to the Knight. She can grab onto ledges too, which feels like an inverted trustful because your brain wants to be like, I can't make that jump. You can, bro, she's got this. Her bind ability uses her threads to heal, and it charges with hits similarly to the first game. In terms of combat, she's equally as nimble, and you can get those needle attacks in there with absolute precision. Sticking them with the pointy end has never felt so graceful, like it's all one big sharp ballet. And if you played the original, you'll remember that Hornet is a pretty tough boss fight, so it does feel oddly empowering to be stepping into the tiny wee boots of something that previously handed your ass to you. My confidence didn't fare as well in the second area though, the deep docks. This is a kind of steampunky, giant mechanical furnace that you descend into, smashing switches, finding keys to release the mechanisms and gates, and getting totally lost in true Metroidvania fashion. Where is the flippin' cartographer? I met the Forge daughter, whose name implies she might be able to do some weapon upgrades later in the game. The enemies here were better armoured and required a little more thought to dispatch. And at one point I got locked in a frightening liminal space with a barrage of them appearing in waves. And then I encountered Lace. This is gonna be really hard, Tom. I can feel it. Suddenly, Hornet didn't feel quite as OP, and you're suddenly reminded that the game is in charge here, not you. Lace was lightning fast, with one particular combo that felt like a 2D version of Melania's dreaded waterfowl dance from Elden Ring. I had a couple of goes and felt like I'd bench pressed enough muscle memory to definitely have her on my third go, but you know, there were a lot of people queuing.
Okay, refresh.
I didn't want to be that
Refresh.
guy. You know, you can't hog the most wishlisted game on Steam right now, can you? That's a proper jerk move. I'm just being considerate, yeah. Anyway, Team Cherry's engrossing Metroidvania experience has got its little insectoid pincers in me once again, and I can't wait to dive back in.
That was Silksong, and obviously it looks utterly amazing, and you don't even have to wait that long to play it for yourselves, because it's out in just 2 weeks. Up next, we're going over to Active Matter to get the lowdown on this upcoming first-person
Okay, I think I
shooter.
fixed that, so all the YouTube should be in now. The new ones.
Hi everyone, my name is Sebastian Thomas.
Okay.
I'm the lead community managers of Active Matter. You're a lone operative sifting through the ruins of a world that was shattered by a quantum catastrophe. Mind-bending anomalies will twist gravity and space topology right before your very eyes. Dozens of players equipped with authentic modern weapons and military gear will clash over the sources of the substance that is known as
I think I fixed everything now. Everything should be fixed. Please tell me if you can't, if I can't see it, anything. I don't know. I haven't seen one say anything from Twitch yet. So I'm kind of a little worried about that.
By standing still. Even your fellow operatives, though, aren't safe, because overexposure to that same substance can turn them into the very monsters that you're
Okay,
fighting.
kick is working.
Active matter is set in a world that bends the laws of physics, but maintains the laws of ballistics. You'll wield real-world weapons, tactics, and gear, but apply them in places where gravity flips sideways, where bushes don't always stay still, and where enemies from other timelines will lurk inside the abandoned secret laboratories you'll find in your raids. My favorite part about active matter would have to be the ability to hard flank the enemy. And I'm not just talking about ordinary, typical, or standard flanking as you might expect. No. I'm talking about using strategies you simply don't see in other games. A new definition of flanking is created by active matter. No, the enemies are not just around the corner or popping out from behind you as standard flanking might imply. They're clutching on the side of the wall,
Horizontal.
or upside down on the ceiling, or tilted at some crazy 45
Oh, no.
angle to get
Is
the
it not showing me the horizontal?
normally impossible sightline on you. Experiment
Oh,
with
no.
anomalies, portals, and so much more.
Oh, no. No.
Reach areas like the
Can't see
underside of a
anything.
floating cargo ship. You can make it
Oh,
so
okay,
you
it's just
have a
slow.
shot anywhere
Scared me
they
for a
are,
second.
and they would never see it coming. It's multi-dimensional combat at its finest. Active matter is set in a shattered multiverse, where different timelines and parallel worlds are actually a core part of the gameplay and the
Can't see
story.
anything.
You'll see exactly what I mean when you try out the game for yourself. Go it alone or squad up. Play PvP, PvE, or even PvPvE game modes. Active Matter is a hardcore military shooter
Article.
designed to challenge you.
Okay, now I can see it with both YouTubes.
Active Matter is already available for pre-order on PC for the closed version, which will be released on September 9th. This closed version is only available via the Gaijin store, but the Steam and console versions of the game will arrive in 2026. You can add the game to your Steam wishlist and wait, or purchase one of the editions and play earlier.
Okay.
via the store.
I went through all that trouble to make sure that everything can be seen, and now no one's talking. I am so confused. I am so
I
lost.
can't lie to you, being at Gamescom is maybe the highlight of my life. Even better than that time I
Thank
won the Nobel.
Thank you.
I want you to feel
I
like
was worried about no one being able to talk.
bad stuff, you know. Without
I am angry.
and paying $6 for a
Everything broke on me when I was ready to go live.
best of the best. So that's what this is. I, Nathan Byrne, your humble presenter.
So I'm live now. I am.
Stickers on the stuff that is the best. This is the best of the best of Gamescom.
Yep. Well,
For you.
they're recovering most of the best of everything. So let's see.
Thank you very much. You are welcome. No worries. Right here, Josh.
Oh, look, he has a Batman t-shirt. 89 Batman.
To give the baby Yoda one.
Yep, it's working now, but I had to restart YouTube like 3 times
Can't put it on the armor
because this wrong signal was going to the wrong channel, and I had to keep reverting the channels again and again.
And how many do you think threw him away the second year?
Oh, I think everyone immediately threw him away.
Best NPC on a poster.
Best of. Well done, Batman.
Cutler. What? Sneaky. Realistic nose. What? Oh my gosh! Put it right on her schnoz.
Realistically rendered nose I've ever seen, so I give that best of.
Yeah, noses are hard to do. Even mine was hard.
What a game. Can't be Metal Gear Solid 3. It's the best.
Do you hear me, Snake?
Yeah, what the heck? What the heck does that have to do with games?
You want to see a piece of machinery that can plough a field in 0 to 60 seconds? This bad boy's doing it.
Okay, what is that doing at a game convention? Is there a John Deere simulator or something?
No, I'm giving all of them to Batman, Josh. Look, did you watch Jeff's show? Batman was amazing.
It was easily the best thing in the show.
You can't stop. I'm gonna give all of them to the big Batman because Batman. For some reason, SpongeBob's nose doesn't have the award on it anymore, so we're going back in. His nose. Boom, best nose of Gamescom. Well done, SpongeBob.
Yeah. They had to put the sticker back on the nose. Oh, Alien Earth. They had an Alien Earth feature?
Great job. Best of Gamescom. Best facehugger of Gamescom. Well done.
Best Josh? Okay. I'm Josh from What?
Okay, so to give you a bit of context here, myself and Josh from the FGS team queued for roughly 10 minutes to get into this Stranger Things haunted house experience. So
What?
we went in and it's spooky and there's a big
What does that have to do with games? Or the ad making a Stranger Things game?
Best carriage of Gamescom.
Neo Harbor Rescue Squad! Neo Harbor Rescue Squad! We played that!
Everyone knows best of Gamescom. Servant of the light. Look at this.
No! I want to go back to Dolphins! I'll play more as Dolphins!
They're sending me back to Scotland in this, so.
I can't see the rest of them over there. Where are
Do
they?
we press go? How do we move this? I've got to get back to Scotland like ASAP.
I'll put that back on the schedule. I want to play more of that. Neo Harbor Rescue Squad.
Moving, that would be great.
That was a game where I kept killing my patients.
So hopefully you feel like you've been now, and you didn't even have to wait 20 minutes to use it.
How many people died killing that game?
A special an interview with the team behind Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles. Enjoy that.
Did my eyes deceive me? My name is Maihiro, and I am the director on the Evilist Chronicles. And then this is Yokoyama-san. She is the co-director of the title. So in the original version, there was a poaching element. So when I played the original version and I experimented with poaching, I felt it was kind of a bit of a hard to understand mechanic. And so after playing through it and feeling this way, I talked to my hero here about that, and I mentioned that to him, and he said, well, why don't you just adjust the feature so it's
I don't
easier for
understand
you
why
to
they call it
understand?"
Ivalice
So
Chronicles.
I went ahead and I
And it's
put a
just
lot of
one
work
single
into
game.
tuning this and making
Just
it
Final Fantasy
something that
Tactics,
is
the original,
somewhat
and not
easy to
including
understand
the
overall.
DS and Game Boy Advance games. So I don't know.
Blood. We fight to end the aristocracy, not to become it.
So we've done.
That's the only reason I'm not really excited to buy it, because I literally have that game on multiple platforms. I have it on my iPad. I have it on my the actual disc for my PlayStation 1. I have it digitally downloadable on my PlayStation 3.
Hard to use and utilize within your party, but we have
I even have the PlayStation Vita
to
version.
improve upon that. And in order to use his
Which I should be able to play from my
ability, you
PlayStation
need a
TV.
specific sword. But luckily for the Evilist Chronicles, when Cloud joins your party, he already has the sword.
I think you guys should remember when I played it, and I did not know I could add more characters to the board, so I was trying to beat an entire map of bad guys with just 2 characters. That was really bad of me. My worst moment ever as a gamer. Shows how dense I am.
Star Trek Infection is not just a VR game, but it's also something
Infection.
we haven't really seen before. A survival horror set in the Star Trek universe. You play as a Vulcan Starfleet officer sent on a mission aboard the USS Lumen, but something has gone horribly wrong. There's no crew in sight and an unknown entity has infested the ship. Now it's inside your body, physically mutating you and unlocking dangerous new abilities at the cost of your
So it's like Alien Isolation mixed with Star Trek.
Traitor on board. Maybe there's still a chance to save this ship.
To be fair though, I mean, if I could shoot tendrils out of my hands and zip about like an intergalactic Spider-Man, I'd happily trade my sanity. It wasn't really doing anything for me anyway. There's a whole load of stuff here that Star Trek fans are going to love. You can Vulcan nerve pinch your enemies like an evil masseuse and set your phasers to stun or kill, whichever takes your fancy. Star Trek Infection is coming to Quest 3 later this year, with a Steam version to follow soon after. So if you've always dreamed of combining horror, VR and Star Trek, then you can make it so.
I might like it if it wasn't VR.
I hope that made sense.
Next, we're going to speak to the developers over at Reanimal about their visceral-looking title.
I'm not much of a VR fan.
I'm Dave Mervick. I'm the narrative director at Sarsha Studios. We're here at Gamescom showing off our demo for Reanimal. Reanimal is about a group of 5 orphans, and you play as 2 of them, these siblings, whose job it is really to get around by boats and on land from the different areas of what was once a nice place, tracking down your old friends, rescuing them, and obviously avoiding the unpleasantries along the way.
Wow.
The core of this whole world and during their backstory is a violence, and violence really is seeping through the pores of this game in the music, in the way that we illustrate the world, and in things the kids face. And bit by bit, as you rescue each of your friends, you build up a picture of what it is that's gone on between these kids and why they need to get back together again.
Uh-oh, phone. What's phone?
These children are actually older than the characters that in our previous games, in Little Nightmares, for example. But there is a balance that we like, because we like to create these quite unpleasant worlds, and Reanimal is a much darker tale. But when you drop kids into the center of this, into a world that doesn't like them very much, there's a nice kind of juxtaposition.
I'm missing
there.
Cardinals for this.
These kids facing darker themes.
I can't watch
maybe
baseball.
that pushes it a bit too hard, but now we've got multiplayer. Then that brings the needle back to that sweet spot that we like to strike without being too charming this time around. What we've got in the Gamescom demo is from a very early part of the game. It's not from the very beginning, but you've just landed your boat on the shore of this first main location outside a big industrial mill, and your job really is to
what's that?
Danger and try and find your friend, and then make it out past the first
That's a tall thing.
monster of this area that you encounter called Sniffer.
Sniffer. Looks like a tall Freddy Krueger to me.
Reanimal for us is the next evolution of our studio. We want people to
Ooh, something was sliding on the floor.
That we like to make. We're trying new things, that we're bringing them at a darker world, that they get to play together at last. The camera as well. We've done so much work on the camera so that players feel scared together. It's been one of our guiding lights since the very beginning of the project. The Gamescom demo and the full game of Reanimal is fully playable in single player, couch co-op, and online co-op.
Couch co-op, oh cool.
2026 to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox, and Switch 2. So wishlist now.
Reanimal. Okay. What's next?
Yes. Oh yes, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. It's time. Now, I've been banging on for years about how much I love the escalators here at Gamescom. No, you have weird hobbies. In fact, I love them so much that I've wrangled together a ton of developers to take part in an interview with a twist. And that twist is that you only have the time it takes to ride one of these escalators here at Gamescom 2025 to tell me everything about your game. This is Escalator Pitch. I'm Luigi, who's going to tell you everything you need to know about By Sweet Carol. Let's go.
So By Sweet Carol is a 2D animated game completely made by hand, and the game is about Lana Benton looking for her best friend Carol and discovering what happened to her. But in the meantime, Mr. Kin, the villain of the story, is gonna chase her and hunt her down. So it's up to the player to discover what happened.
And when is it out? Soon.
Ooh, now that one catches my attention. Reminds me of Forgotten Anne a bit.
Sarah's going to tell you everything you need to know about Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Let's go.
Yay, Voyager!
Wanted to kill Harry Kim?
Yes.
Now's your chance. So in our new game, you can slip into the role of Catherine Janeway.
Okay.
And manage Voyager and its crew yourself, and you can make different decisions than she made back then.
So you can reshape the story of Voyager?
Yes, you can.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it will be out on console and PC soon.
Since I didn't watch all of Voyager, that will make some really big differences.
Cappy Castaway.
Cappy Castaway is an adorable capybara adventure game where you play as a capybara washed away to a mysterious island after a flood. There are lots of mysterious animals that you can meet, and you can make soup in our new demo. You can wish this right now on Steam, and it's coming out in 2026.
I hope you won't mind me saying, that sounds super. but that has also been Escalator Pitch. Yes, I said I'm here with David, who's going to tell you everything you need to know about Silica. Let's go.
Silica is a sci-fi game where we are combining two genres together: real-time strategy and first-person action shooter.
Oh my gosh!
You fight over the planet of
Are you
Earth
serious?
Against aliens or against humans if you are an alien.
Ooh, amazing stuff. And when can people expect to play it?
Well, they can already play it. It's out in early access and you can check it out on Steam.
Perfect. That's been Escalator Pitch. I'm here with Thibaut, who's going to tell you everything you need to know about Eversiege. Let's go.
So in Eversiege, you play this badass armor to liberate Bastion, and for that we mix together well-known genres, the level action of MOBA, the management of RTS, and the replayability of roguelites.
That sounds amazing. And when can people get their hands on it?
We should be in early access end of this year.
Amazing stuff. That has been Escalator Pitch. I'm here with Luke, who's going to tell you everything you need to know about World of Tanks Heat. Let's go.
World of Tanks
World of
Heat?
Tanks Heat is hero shooter meets tank action. You select your agent, customize your tank, and then take it to
Blow stuff up!
10 battles in familiar game modes like Domination, Conquest,
Boom!
Confirmed. Wish this us now and get ready for a World of Tanks you've never seen before.
That sounds amazing, and that, my friends, has been Escalator Pitch. I'm here with Luca, who's going to tell you everything you need to know about Bloodgrounds. Let's go.
It should still work, but let's see.
It is a gladiator turn-based tactical game. It has city management and team management. It's based on the heroes, the might, amazing, and all the great
Bloodgrounds.
Yeah, it's set in a Roman Empire with a fantasy twist, and please play the demo and wishlist. Yeah.
And it's out this year. That was Escalator Pitch. I'm here with Mac, who's going to tell you everything you need to know about Last Flag. Let's go.
Last Flag is the first
That one was the one that caught my attention.
You can hide the flag anywhere on the map with your team of 5, find the enemy flag, bring it back to your home base, defend it for 1 minute to win it, all while capturing radar towers to help you by eliminating search areas on the map.
Amazing.
And you can play it free next week.
Next week? I wonder if you guys want me to play it.
Who's going to tell you everything you need to know about Coins, Crowns, and Cabal. Let's go.
I'm Eric from Magni Games. We're making Coins, Crown, and Cabal. It's an economic, political, and trading online simulation, and you take on the role of a simple merchant as you turn a rundown settlement into a thriving medieval empire.
Oh, that sounds amazing. And when is the game out?
It's out next year, and put it on your wish list.
Amazing stuff. That has been Escalator Pitch. I'm here with Kurt, who's going to tell you everything you need to know about Stormforged. Go!
So, Stormforged is an open-world survival crafting game, and you can imagine it as basically take some French graphic novel, take some anime like Miyazaki, put that together with magical storms that are based on real-world tornadoes, just ripping stuff up, throwing it around, and then mix that together and make it really, really easy to mod.
Ooh, and when's Stormforged coming out?
Mod?
Out in early 2020.
They're encouraging mods?
Escalator Pitch.
What's up, everyone? I'm Raphael.
This is Andre.
And we're here to tell you all you need to know about Nine Kings, a game where you have 9 tiles,
99 cards,
999 troops,
9,999 ways to break the game.
And if you
break the game
now, you can help us get to 999,999 copies. If you do that today, we're gonna be eternally grateful. Please take a shot.
Guys, I told you. As good as your game is, you can't steal my microphones.
I'm very sorry.
Pitch.
Sneaky.
My kingdom for a set of motorized mechanical stairs. One day, my sweet. Well, will I ride this beauty up to heaven itself?
Look at all of those games.
Interview with the makers
right there.
Anno 117 Pax Romana.
So my name is Stefan Jankowski. I'm the executive producer on Anno 117 Pax Romana that we are demoing here at Gamescom. Anno is a franchise that has been running more than 25 years. We are the premier strategy
25?
game.
I didn't know it was that long.
It's a game where basically you are developing your city, your empire, your network of connections and tradings, and to become the most impressive empire inside of the world. And with Anno 117 Pax Romana, we are visiting for the first time ancient Rome. Players seems to love it so far. We are super happy. It's a wonderful experience. That's the moment where you connect with your players, and this, as a game maker, this is something that you want to live, basically. So in Anno 117 Pax Romana, for the first time in the series, you will be able to choose the province where you start. So the starting points can be very different. You can start in Latium, so a place inspired by ancient Rome. You can think about a lavender field and a very nice area, something lovely. Or you can go to something a bit more hard, like the Celtic worlds called Albion. So you can imagine a very mystic, rainy, so it's gonna be a very different mood. And you will start from the get-go where you want to start your province. Also, for the first time, we're gonna be releasing on console at launch. So you're gonna be on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So it's gonna be something also fresh for newcomers. So what we are bringing here at Gamescom for the first time is Albion. That's the new part of the world inside of Anno 117 Pax Romana, inspired by the Celtic world. So you can imagine this misty, very rainy area where you will.
What do you guys think? Think I can handle something like this? You guys know how much I like strategy games, like wartime games, but the more complicated it is, the more it hurts my head.
As a governor, to see how to develop the Roman Empire in this crazy.
Yeah, me too.
We are super excited to be at Gamescom and for the players who play the game for the first time.
That's why I'm looking forward to seeing what the demos have to store, so I can actually get at least a general idea of what it has to offer.
On PC, you will be able to download the demo. Play for the comfort of your home.
See, that's what I like, is when they have a demo. See, that's what I don't like. I don't like when they have a limited time demo, because that means I have to rush to see if I like it. And I don't have a lot of time to rush through demos. That's what I don't like.
On PC, PS5, and Xbox, you can also wish list, of course. You can pre-order. It's even better for us, of course. But don't wait, because it's gonna come.
You just have an expectation of, did this game entertain me? Was this game worth the money I paid for it? That's pretty much the gauge you can start with for that. Because a lot of people try to put too many expectations on games, and then they get disappointed because their hype is pushed higher than what the game can bring.
Which you might have seen under the previous game name of Project LLL. It's an MMO tactical shooter where
I know, like, games like these aren't my style. I'm not much into SPS shooting horror style games. That's definitely not my alley. So I have low expectations that I would enjoy something that based off of the genre alone.
Or you can squad up with up to 3 other players who
if it was more my genre, maybe I would have a better time with it. So, yeah.
Hijack a mech because, nothing says parental determination like stealing a walking tank or shooting rocket launchers from a bloody helicopter. Oh, and this world isn't just pretty, it is reactive. Procedurally generated content.
Now, I did like a lot of the ones they had in the prior show because they were heavy on the hack and slash games. Hack and slash, strategy games, tactics games. Those are my main genres.
There is also whatever the fresh hell this thing is. I don't know its
things that let me explore and hack and slash my way through things is what makes me more happy.
So I'm just going to call him
Arm
King. Oh, and
it was barely noticeable. I didn't notice until you mentioned it, honestly.
There's always going to be a bigger mech. Cinder City drops in 2026 for PC and console, so get ready to save your daughter, save the world, and possibly punch a mech right in the face.
You know what I really want? I would love there to be another Dynasty Warriors Gundam game. I have 4 Dynasty Warriors Gundam games and I still want more. Am I greedy?
Phantom Blade Zero is an action RPG, something in between a Soul.
Oh yeah, this is what I was wanting.
Or Witcher, but it's like a playable kung fu movie. So
yeah, this one I definitely already put on my wish list.
So it's a fantasy world, but it's not like an average Souls game. Many people will mistaken us for a Souls game, but we have very clear narrative and very clear navigation on the map. But it's not linear. It's semi-open. The smaller scale ARPG. Like one is a Souls game, the other is the hack and slash Devil May Cry or Ninja Gaiden game.
See, that's what I want. Hack and slash Ninja Gaiden style. Give me that. Give me that. Give me more of that style. That's my style. That's why this is more up my alley.
Just like you play in Call of Duty or Battlefield, there are tons of guns you can choose from, right? So you can feel different range and different fighting style with different guns. So that we call it like.
Yeah, like I like how Wild Hearts was. I liked how that type of hack and slash system. It wasn't Souls-like, but it was its own type of hack and slash thing with intricate mechanics I really enjoyed.
Soft Snake Sword is my current favorite. In the surface, you feel this is not a very powerful weapon because compared to those huge blades, but actually
look at the range of that weapon though.
Yeah, if you use
the weapon
it the
has
right
a lot of
way,
range.
It's very elegant.
It's like a sword with a whip, a razor whip added to it.
People to explore the map by story. Story is always most important. There are many accessible ways to navigate people around the map. But nowadays, because Souls genre is very influential, it's super complicated, no directions and everything, we even have a hand-drawn map that will guide you to the next boss. Because our point is to tell a story, to build an original world. We don't have like quests like help the old nannies to find a cat or unclog the toilet or something like that. Because sometimes we feel modern games, if you pack the game
something
with
new.
more side quests, maybe 80% of the quests are not something this hero should do. There will be some challenge modes. You can fight the boss you have already defeated, but you can also forbid some of your weapons, ban some of your gears and ban some of your accessories. The best scenario will be with only one sword to fight the boss.
Make the game harder for yourself. That's what they want you to do.
Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero is a new game you'll never see before. So you're welcome to follow our social medias like X, TikTok, and Instagram and YouTube. First day will be on Steam,
Social Blade Zero,
PlayStation 5 and 5 Pro. In a normal PlayStation 5, we are targeting 2K on 60 FPS. And for those who has a great PC and also for PlayStation 5 Pro, we have some advanced graphic effect. So stay tuned to our game and keep your eye on us. We will announce the releasing date this year within 2025.
Found it. I found this at Twitter.
That was Phantom Blade Zero. Up next, we're off to the wild world of PVKK, where the devs have something very special to show us.
Yeah, I am quite interested in that one.
Imagine for a second.
You can tell I'm really interested in the game when I actually follow them on Twitter, just to follow their development updates.
You instead had all of these buttons. This is PVKK, where you manually control a massive cannon to fend off an ongoing interplanetary invasion. So it's up to you to manage energy generators, scan the skies for alien vessels, calculate fire trajectories, and then execute precise firing procedures.
What the heck? That's so complicated.
And keep planet Earth safe and sound. But between the invasions, you of course need to find some time to explore your bunker for secrets and maybe even have a cup of tea. It's called self-care, guys. Try it sometime. Now, in the version you play, those will all be virtual buttons and levers.
Okay, I was getting a little worried.
Certified pro gamer who owns 3 copies of Gitaroo Man, I got to play the PVKK demo on this. A real-life recreation of the missile control desk that I could touch with every single one of my disgusting digits.
Oh! That's crazy.
Nothing better than a big mad game with a big mad controller made specifically for that big mad game. I was spinning steering wheels, cranking levers.
That would be an awesome thing to have in an arcade, honestly.
Harder than a YouTube like button. And I don't want to brag and say that I was like the best at it or amazing or anything, but I did get a literal medal at the end of the demo, which I feel speaks for itself.
I'd like to thank my parents. I'd like to thank my man here.
There's no denying that the version of PVKK you play at home is going to be very different to the experience I had, but I've got no doubt that that core gameplay loop of targeting, calibrating, and then shooting your enemies out of the sky is going to be just as
Yeah, it's just a little subdued.
time I spent with it here at Gamescom. No release date for PVKK yet, but it'll be coming soon to Steam, so keep an eye on your radar and be ready to shoot this one out of the sky. And by
Oh my gosh, that is a long name. Planet
obviously.
I was trying to pronounce that name. It was such a long German name.
Your codename for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
What?
I am here with the marvelous Rosie Caddick from PlayStation Access. Hi, buddy. Buddy. We've both played Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake here today.
Delta
What
Snake?
are your thoughts? Because full disclosure, I've never played the original. Never played the OG. I know.
So this is a remake, okay.
Like literally, as soon as I went in there, seeing all of like the graphics being like updated.
Oh my god, the graphics.
Yeah,
you could see the fibers on clothing.
I couldn't stop looking at when he put like his camouflage makeup on his face.
Yeah,
That would not have guessed that this was a remake.
The texture of it,
like crackled and stuff a little bit.
Wild.
As you know, makeup or mud. I don't really know how it works. One thing I was really excited also to see was how they were going to do the new codec calls. And of course, with the new character models, I thought it looked really great. You can like flick between perspectives of the characters. Like, you know, when they start off with their face like forward but slightly looking down, and then they can have like to the side.
Side profile.
So literally, every time a new character popped up, I of course went through. I kind of reached a point.
Mugshot.
Yeah. Did you hold R1 to the first person perspective in cutscenes?
Yes, I did. Is that new?
No, so that is original as well.
Oh, nice.
What?
It's kind of like a bit of an iconic thing that when you see it, you're like, oh, like always look at the corner just to see like what the first person perspective looks like.
Yeah.
So when it did pop up again, of course, I was like, oh, it's back, I've got to see what it looks like in these new updated graphics.
Ooh, okay.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate SillySandyAJ in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
I died a fair bit going in. I was messing around with all kinds of stuff. I got killed by a crocodile a few times. Or like an alligator in the mud.
You can get killed by alligators in this game?
It can be violent.
I did think I could stab it with a knife, which is kind of on me.
Yeah, that's
Oh man, I would have thought that too.
You should make sure that you feed yourself, right? Otherwise your stamina's going to go down, and you've got to hunt wildlife. And I was like,
you know, there's like snakes.
there's
in the
wildlife.
grass.
There is, yeah, because he is a snake eater. Aha.
Snake eater.
Snake in the grass or crocodile in the mud.
Imagine the meat.
Is that a snake? How could that with a gun?
I really liked how the camouflage bar is now at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Which
I wonder why that changed.
Yeah, so literally, usually it used to be on the top right, but I just saw it pop up in like the center middle of the gameplay, and I was like, oh. But it's kind of like worked for me because since you're running around, Snake is in the middle pretty much of the screen, so it's like kind of all in one nice compact space.
Yeah, subtle UI updates, a brilliantly big graphic update, but more importantly, just it feels like it's an iconic game that hasn't lost that iconic flavor and that silliness. So yeah, this is the perspective from someone who's pretty much a new
Silliness, huh?
who played the OG. So what more could you ask for? Thank you so much, Rosie, for joining me today on the Future Game Show. It's lovely to see you as always.
Yeah, I've had a lovely time.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Yay!
Up next, we're grinding, sliding, and choosing a path of violence because this is Denture Attack.
Denture. Oh my gosh, we get to play Tony Hawk with buses?
I'm Enzo Beltran. I'm the producer and tech designer for Undercoders, and we are showing Dense Attack here at Gamescom. Dense Attack, in a nutshell, is Tony Hawk but with Japanese trains. So you can imagine driving a train, doing these crazy tricks in a jet set radio.
That's exactly what I said, practically.
It's a future version of Japan where there's been a climate disaster and everyone has to live now in these dumb cities where air is purified. So basically all the rich people
Exactly.
got left behind outside.
But you get to do tricks too.
The infrastructure of the train railways have been abandoned. So some gangs have taken over them and invented this crazy sport called Dense Attack. In the story, you drive through Japan, meeting all these gangs in a shonen-style adventure. There are some friends, some rivalries, a bit of both with the same characters and stuff like that. Your main objective at the beginning is trying to beat the fastest train in existence, but from there are some nice surprises.
Okay.
So for the gameplay, we have two layers. The first layer is just the basic driving, as we call it. So you have to move with your train through Japan, going as fast as possible.
So they have balance bar for in the optimal moves.
Stylish layer, so you have to make tricks. Some of them are based.
Yep.
On
See, that's what I thought the Tony Hawk
like,
stuff.
Kick flips, wall rides, greens, and all that. And then we have some more unique train tricks such as double drifting, rail switching, also crazy stuff you've seen in the trailer like driving a Ferris wheel.
This looks crazy enough to be fun. I'm sorry.
So the reference, of course, in terms of gameplay, there's Tony Hawk, Jet Set Radio, and those are the games that for us define how a trick-based game has to be. It's also Hi-Fi Rush, Persona 5, and outside games, we also took inspiration from anime, of course.
Of course, anime. You can tell it's anime. Yep.
Even for the music, we think it's something really important, and we are super happy to be working with T. Lopez for that. So the game is basically a single-player experience. I think what we tried with Dense Attack since the beginning is to keep that surprise factor. When you first see a train tweaking and jumping and doing all this crazy stuff, but we really wanted these surprises to keep coming, so each level has to feel fresh and surprising. So you start with that train doing tricks, but then you get the Ferris wheel, you get the boss fights that you can see in the trailer, and we just want all this adventure to always keep being as fresh as possible. Dense Attack is coming to PS5, Xbox Series and PC next year, 2026, and if you enjoyed the trailer and the game, please wishlist it.
Up next, it is time to rock and roll all over the forces and faces of evil, because now it's time for my jam.
Oh, I did add Sweet Carol to my wish list already. Okay. Yeah, they added a lot more games since last time we were watching, so I'm looking at what was missed. But I forgot the name of the one we just saw. Densha, I think it was. Densha's Japanese to train, so it's not probably that. Densha J-Helm. Okay, there's Last Flag. I didn't remember wanting that. And this looks like definitely a cozy game right there.
Coming up next, we're about to take on the forces of the Sludge God themselves. Awesome name, by the way, because this is a developer interview with the minds behind John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
2 John Carpenter games then? Because they also have John Carpenter's Halloween.
My name is Tim Willits. I am the Chief Creative Officer at Saber Interactive. Toxic Commando is a 4-player co-op game where you are part of a squad and you fight thousands and thousands of infected in this containment zone. We quickly realized that a lot of the ideas and the design was inspired
Oh, they did update the page.
by iconic movies of Carpenter. So we reached out to him. He was super awesome. He's given feedback on story and plot. We have like cool kick-ass John Carpenter music. He's led us to this personality and this uniqueness and this flavor and vibe that the game has, from the main menu to the story to the action. It has that Carpenter style to it. It was very inspirational. If you are a Carpenter fan, look for things that may represent those movies. When you see things, you're like, oh, that's that movie, or oh, that's that movie. Just keep your eyes.
Oh, so we're going to see the shades from They Live.
No, you got to watch 4 movies. You got to watch
Yeah.
Thing, the original Halloween, and Trouble in Little China. You'll get the action, and
you'll ooh.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
You know, that's what they really need. They really need a game based off of Big Trouble in Little China, okay? Make an entire game based off of that universe, okay? Then you have an instant win, okay?
Make sure you're geared up before you have to fight thousands of infected. If you've loved playing World War Z and Space Marine 2, along with games like Left 4 Dead and Back 4 Blood, then Toxic Commando is the game for you. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando will launch early 26. It'll be on all your favorite platforms, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And we have cross-play, so you can play with your friends on whatever platforms they like.
Thank you very much to the devs over at John Carpenter's Toxic Commando for that interview. Up next, we are speaking to the legendary Suda51 about his upcoming project, Romeo is a Dead Man.
You're gonna die in about 15 seconds.
Seriously?
Seriously, don't worry. I made this
What the?
just in case. The Dead Gear Life Support System.
I'm going
He's
Suda,
eating the arm!
Formerly known as Suda51. I'm the CEO of Grasshopper Manufacturer.
Oh.
On Romeo is a Dead Man, been working as
What is this? Some JoJo itchy looking stuff here.
debugging as well.
From now on, Dead Man.
Everybody everybody loves Back to the Future, right? Well, basically what Romeo is a Dead Man is what if in Back to the Future, Marty like died at the beginning? What the hell would happen? How would he turn out? What's going to happen to the story? You know, if you want to find out how that would work out, then play Romeo as a Dead Man.
Wow.
What if like there was a game where you could like time travel to like different eras, and there was different zombies in these different time periods, like zombies from like 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, and they kind of like gradually evolved and have different like, you know, characteristics and abilities and whatnot. And then
I think this is my first time seeing him. I don't know what else he's done.
Like Back to the Future and Rick and Morty and time travel and zombies, and yeah, it was pretty difficult to like take all these different elements and actually make them fit together. But yeah, we did our best. It's basically sort of a fast-paced action game, you know, like a lot of the games that we've done. And there's a couple things that I'm really looking forward to seeing how players react to. One of them is it's not like parry-based combat; it's more dodge-based movement during combat and stuff. I think we did a pretty good job with that. Also, there's I guess the most understandable way to put it.
Oh, okay. I have heard of Lollipop Chainsaw, and I have heard of No More Heroes. See, I've heard of all of those, but I've not played any of them. Am I missing out? My phone.
I think that part in particular, it's something.
I don't think I have any of those in my collection at all.
And it's pretty interesting and fun to play with, all the different combinations and mechanics. That's something that I'm really looking forward to players checking out and seeing what they think.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
Oh my gosh.
So, you know, here at Gamescom, we've been meeting with a lot of people from the media, having them play the demo, doing interviews and stuff like this. So far, the response from people who have played the game has been really good. People saying stuff
Romeo
like,
is a dead man.
The best game at Gamescom right now. This is the #1 title here. May even exist somewhere, as far as I know. But I think it's doing pretty good. Once you start reading the articles and watching the videos that are going to be coming out of this trip here to Gamescom, you'll get a pretty good idea of what kind of game it is, what to expect. So, yeah, look forward to it. It's going to be an awesome game. So, Romeo's a Dead Man will be...
I am interested.
Year, probably. And it'll be coming out on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam. We're hoping to get it on Switch, too. It's not definite yet. We're still working on it. But yeah, also we're not sure if it's going to be coming out before GTA 6 or after GTA 6, or
Grasshopper Manufacturer.
And release it on the same day. We're not sure yet.
Oh, wait a second. I do have something from them. I have a game called The Silver Case.
Suda51 for that amazing developer interview. Up next, we're off to the world of Dying Light the Beast, where we also spoke to the devs about what makes this latest installment so utterly chaotic.
I'm Nathan Lemaire. I'm the game director for Dying Light the Beast. In Dying Light the Beast, we are playing as Kyle Crane, the returning hero from the first Dying Light. He was actually being held captive for 13 years, and he was being experimented on. So when he escapes, basically he's just seeking revenge against the people that are actually like used him as a test subject.
Wow, you drop kicked him's butt.
For Dying Light the Beast is that we took the best from Dying Light 1, the best from Dying Light 2,
Whoa!
and we put it together to
Did he
create
just
this
drop his head off with a
possible.
serrated blade?
We'll get back to with a parkour that is more grounded, more physical, more closer to Dying Light 1 feeling. Same is for like the physicality and the hit reaction on zombies. Like we wanted to make a step forward and to make sure that hitting zombies just feels fun and, you know, kinda diverse. Like there is no situation that is the same. It's always like kinda renewing itself because of the physics and the ragdolls and so on.
I don't say. Whoa.
There is also the fact that we wanted to create new settings. With Castor Woods, we have created this unique kinda touristic station located in the Swiss Alps. It's a beautiful zombie apocalypse, I can say, because this is where people would go to vacations before the fall happened. Very interesting as well because it's very diverse, I would say. You have like you have a city, you have industrial park, and some other biomes that make the game always kinda renewing itself.
So it's a peaceful, pretty-looking place that's going to be infested by zombies.
I'm super excited for people to test our new weapons, such as the flamethrower or saw blade launcher. We did put a lot of effort into making this game very satisfying, visually satisfying zombie game and slashing zombie apocalypse.
See, what did I say earlier about hack and slash games?
Is one of our,
what did I say?
Like a feature that skill tree, and it's really an ability that grows over time with Kyle. It's also a central part of the game itself. And with the beast mode, we wanted to have like this kind of very like unleashed.
Wow, that's more vicious than I was in Shadow Mordor.
Not a prey at all. Like you are an ultimate predator. Like you can basically smash zombies, tear them apart completely, use your ability to jump higher, run faster, and it's like really the ultimate kind of ability.
You are the threat.
So Dying Light the Beast is coming out September 19th on PS5, Xbox One X, and PC.
Gee. Stabby, 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 slashy, slashy.
Future Games show, Best of Gamescom. Have you
Aw,
enjoyed it?
We'd like to take a moment to formally apologise to your wallet, but to be fair, it's not our fault all those games look so good.
No, absolutely, don't come for us. If you want to wish list any of the games in this show, or any of our shows, go to the Future Game Show Steam page.
But until then, take care of yourself.
Yep, just type in !FSG and you'll be able to get the link.
Yeah, go on.
Think.
Go on, off you go.
Be safe, be nice to the other kids.
He slipped. Oh, he's crying.
Oh, FGS.
Go on, let's go.
I set it up both ways just because I screwed up. I kept screwing it up, the code, so I set it up backwards. There it is. Okay. So let me stop the broadcast here. I think that's the end of it. I don't think there's a post show after this. A Steam sale. A Steam sale? Oh, okay. That's the same page then. I'm looking at the same page, so I don't have to worry about it then. Okay, fine. Okay, let me see here. I want to look at some trailers that I missed from the prior show, or some that were shown that at this feature that I did not see. So let's see. I don't think I saw Kaidan, so I want to look at that. I don't remember that. I've added it to my wish list, so I must have saw it, but I don't remember seeing it. I did like Witchspire, so I want to see that one again. Blood of the Dawnwalker. I want to look at that one again. I did not see the one about Batman, so I'm looking forward to see if that's like a new story, or it's going to be all, or be a combination of the other ones. Yeah, they have some gems in here. It has potential. This one I am buying. I am buying it because I promised my nephew I'd buy it. Since we share our Steam collection, he gets to play it too. That's one I want to see again. I did want to see that one again. I'm looking at the ones that most interest me right now. The ones that I really was impressed by, that I'm really curious about, and I wouldn't mind adding to my own library. Excited for a few. Which ones are you excited for, JL? Maybe we can look at the trailer for those too. I think I like this one. You can see which ones I've already have on my wish list already. There's another one right there I wanted to see. And I think that's all. No, still more. Okay. Fellowship. Let's see. Let's take some look at some of these other ones here. Where's your trailer at? Kaidan. This is for Kaidan.
We had a deal, Seeker.
Yeah, it got some Onimusha vibes right there.
In return, hunt down those that hide from me. So go now.
And that looks like Tadakatsu Honda. I'm sorry. That deer ant helmet looks just like his. Ouch, 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 ouch. Something's about to fall on me. I'm pretty sure that's Tadakatsu Honda. Squish.
Lest you wash up again on my shores, your frail body shatters and broken.
Live, die, repeat kind of game, huh? Nightmare's version of Japanese dark fantasy, twisted by cosmic horror. Alone or with friends, strategize carefully as you endure a relentless descent into madness where every moment is a vicious fight to survive. Yeah, that creeps me out. It creeps me out. Fight horrific yokai.
Trying to arrest anybody who says negative shit about. Remember that
Oh, no, we're not watching that. I'm not watching that right now. Nah. Okay, Witchspire. Survival crafting. Adventure in a world brimming with magic and peril. Befriend and battle creatures and conjure up a sanctuary alongside other witchers in co-op or single player. So let's see this one again. I'm missing some of them ones I wanted, like the Proteus, I think it was. Wow.
So open the doors and step through the witch spire.
The one thing I'm not really a fan of with cinematic trailers is you don't actually get to see how the game is itself. So I had to rely on things like screen caps to get a better view of what to expect of the game's actual mechanics and such and looks. But it's still interesting. Blood of the Dawnwalker. When I saw this, the first thing I was thinking was vampire. Ow! Ow!
monsters have always been here. Watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives. We should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No,
whoa.
They came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle.
Snacks.
Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare.
Hi.
Trapped between the two worlds.
He kind of looks like Vigo the Carpathian from the Ghostbusters little. By hacking, slashing, and slicing and eating? Yeah, that definitely is up my alley. Yeah, that's why I'm really interested in this one. It's from Red Wolves and under Bandai Namco. Similar to Wu Chang and Hogwarts Legacy, they say. We shall see. Macaroni and cheese, what the heck? Oh. It's already doggy walk time, but I don't have doggy walk this afternoon. I had doggy walk this morning, so I'm good. Okay, I did not see this trailer, the new Lego Batman game. So let's see. Let's see what they cover in this one. I think I have just about all of them.
I need to become more than a man. I need to become a symbol.
What did you have in mind?
Oh, the classic Batman theme. Yeah, this definitely is the original Danny Elfman song. Which means I'm in trouble. I heard that this is more like a prequel to Batman 89.
Why so serious? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I'm allergic to nuts.
Who's the man behind the mask?
Punk. Gotta have the camp. I love the camp. Oh, the Matt Reeves Batman too. Okay. They're throwing them all in here, aren't they?
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.
They throwing in all the Batman movies into this one, didn't they?
Who put that there? I could have really hurt myself.
Okay, that's definitely gonna be fun. I like that one. Okay, embark on a journey that begins with the origins of Batman as a young Bruce Wayne trains with the League of Shadows, which you saw in Batman Begins, becomes a hero of Gotham City, and forges a new family with allies Jim Gordon, Catwoman, Robin, Nightwing, and Batgirl. Confront the ever-flowing threat from across Batman's rogues gallery as you face Joker, Penguin, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Bane, and more. Play as Batman with an exhilarating new combat system combining fluid combos, stealth techniques, and detective skills to take on crime across the streets and rooftops of Gotham City. Command a full range of Batmobile and Batcycles, including the legendary Tumbler, as you navigate an open and immersive Gotham City, grapple, glide, or drive through an open world with agility and speed while discovering crimes, challenges, rewards, secrets, iconic landmarks such as Arkham Asylum, Ace Chemicals, oh wow, and Wayne Tower. So this has the potential to be even better than the last Arkham game. It really does. It doesn't need to be having high quality graphics to have a good time, you know? Yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested. Created by developers you know. How many games do I have from this company? Oh, what is that? Sheesh, got so many games from this company already. Wait, it's a Westworld game? Oh, this is VR. Never mind. You think I collect a lot of Batman games and Lego games? I actually have this already, but I have it on PS4, so that's why I didn't get it on Steam. But yeah, I have a lot from this company, a lot. Sonic Cross Worlds Racing. See, this is the only thing that gets me is the price of it. Pre-purchase this edition, play the game starting 3 days ahead of full release, starts in approximately 4 weeks. Do I really want to spend $70 on this? That's the question. I like Sonic games, but do I like it enough to put down $70? That's the question. That's the hardest question. Uh-huh. In fact, I'm willing to bet. Let me do a search real quick. Batman. I'm just going to search for the word Batman on Steam. And let's see how much blue shows up. Just searching for the word Batman gives a whole lot of blues. It's a whole lot of blues. And if I just stick just to the games, even with just the games, it's still a lot of blues. Lego Batman, Arkham Batman, Telltale Batman, Gotham Knights, Injustice Batman. How's that tied into Batman? I don't know. Yeah, this is just getting off track, but yeah. I also have DC Universe Online, but I have that on PS3, but I don't think it works anymore. And not many people know this, but my very first comic was a Batman comic. It was a little trade paperback called The Untold Legend of Batman, written by Len Wein. And it talked about how all of Batman's origins and how he was actually dealing with the trauma of his history. And I also introduced the first Batman that was before Bruce Wayne. It had was a interesting plot twist. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a Batman fan. I think Batman is the only thing from DC I truly enjoy the most.
Today we settle it. Who is the best racer between us? I hear you can actually challenge Sonic in terms of speed.
I ain't here for your entertainment. You're just in my way.
You gonna use some kind of ninja magic to steal the lead? It is a rare instance where we go head to head. Do not underestimate my
SBO, huh?
Think you can keep up? Your words are as hollow as your racing record. No more holding back. Ah, come on! I fixed this! I am Shadow, the ultimate life form.
Ultimate land form?
A test of skill and resolve. That jog your memory, Shadow? Come on, guys, at least make this interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what they actually have. Cross-platform. Oh my god, that's huge. Cross-platform races. Now that's a huge difference. Open network test on the 29th of August. When is the 29th of August? Oh yes, 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 yes. Huh? Pac-Man? Whoa, wait. Pause that for a freaking second. Okay, look at this, guys. Here's what they have for DLCs now. They have Minecraft, SpongeBob, Pac-Man, Turtles, Avatar, and still one more to be just released. In addition to the Werehog and I don't know what that is. Sonic Prime. This is one of the few times where the season pass actually looks like it's worth getting. I actually enjoy it better when they tell you what the season pass is going to have before you buy into it. That is a lot better than most cases I see where they say, oh, season pass, you get this part of the season pass, but you don't get to know what else you're getting. This, I actually enjoyed this process. Telling you all of the people who are going to be on the first season pass from the get-go. I like that. I think more companies should do that. I think that would enhance people buying more season passes because they'll know they're not wasting their money on something that might not be worth the full price. And the fact that they're actually including more outside characters outside of Sonic into the franchise is even better. That's what I think Mario Kart is actually missing. Because at least remember with Mario Kart, you actually had all the Mario characters and you had different Nintendo characters, right? But the new one, Mario Kart World, is lacking a lot of Nintendo characters. All you see are the Mario characters. You don't see any Zelda or any Link, or you see Donkey Kong, but that's about it. You don't see anyone in the wider Nintendo-verse, which is kind of weird because Mario Kart 8 included more world of Nintendo. Well, Mario Kart World includes only Mario Kart. You see the disconnect? Mario Kart 8 feels better than Mario Kart World to me. Okay, this is Spy Sweet Carol, a chilling narrative horror game inspired by classic animation movies created by Chris Darnell, who made the Remembered series. Follow the last known whereabouts of Carol Simmons to uncover the dark truth behind the Bunny Hall orphanage.
You and I will never be apart.
Looks like Don Bluth's cell right there.
Would only confirm the other girl's suspicions about Miss Carroll's potential elopement.
Don't you understand, Miss Hinman? If that was the case, what would be the point of burning this letter? It's already been several weeks since Carol left. And then that mysterious boy.
A princess. Were you even able to stop time?
Whoa! Did she literally lose her head? This is creepy as heck, but I love it. Ow. Little sewing machine. It literally feels like I'm playing like a 90s cartoon. That's why I'm looking at it, like 90s cartoon with a nice amount of creepiness. Okay, Windstorm, The Legend of Kimori.
In the untouched expanse of the Mongolian wilderness, only the best prepared Yam courier rider stands a chance of survival. Breed, raise, and train your horses. Collect, craft, and maintain your resources. But above all, plan your delivery wisely.
So we're a mailman, practically.
Windstorm, the legend of Kimori.
Why does that name sound familiar, though? I don't know why, but that name just sounds familiar from something I remember hearing legends of. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something different. That is on my wish list, right? It is on my wish list, right? Okay, but I don't make sure. Coming soon to early access, release date November 4th. Okay. Okay, this one I found out. I was waiting for the trailer for it, but it turned out that this trailer was actually the first one that they covered on yet last time's show. So I missed it entirely. So now you guys get to see what I missed.
We have looked into your past and have seen nothing but darkness. You have all failed time and time again, and as you are now, you are powerless to change your future, or the future of Harriet. We have seen the promise of your departure, the future, and your defeat. Prepare yourself. We are the last warning of the gods.
Hacky slashy, hacky slashy, hacky slashy, slashy hacky. With an anime touch. The population of Avaris is ravaged by the corrosion, a terrible affliction that mutilates all it infects into grotesque abominations. Play as Aline, a young nomad, and lead fierce battles alongside your allies that save the world from extinction. And it's released except for this year. Who wants this? Nobody wants it. Okay. Now this one I'm not sure about. The Seven Deadly Sins Origin. Because I know I have a Seven Deadly Sins game in my binder right now. But I don't know which game I have. So I'm trying to check which one do I have. Oh god, this thing is heavy. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, I have Seven Deadly Sins, the Knights of Britannia. So that's a different game than this. Okay. Different than what I have. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see the trailer for this one. Oh. Uh-oh. Closed beta. Closed beta test. Okay. Hold. Oh, let's see something here. Gotta check something. Because I saw that it was by Netmarble. Netmarble is mostly known for their mobile games. And I saw the interface look like a normal mobile game interface. Single player, MMO, online PvP, online co-op. So I have a feeling this might be a live service game. In fact, I'm willing to bet this might be one where they don't have a cost for the game, but most likely will have like free to play or free to pay type mechanics. If they had a solid price to it, then I would know that they would actually have a game that would have content beyond what's online. But this one might be a play it while you can situation, so you might not be able to enjoy it once the servers go offline. Which means most likely they probably won't be charging for it up front. But they do have the closed beta test recruitment. That's August 19th. What's that about recruitment? Limited closed test rolling for those. Just participate. Tasting, recruitment, apply. Yeah, I got to be careful when it comes to closed beta tests. Because often when it comes to closed beta tests, many times they don't want you to stream it. So I won't be able to feature it if it's a closed, if they have that type of restriction on it. Some do, but it's very rare. Okay, this one kind of reminds me of the hack and slash game we were playing the other day that hurt my hand a lot. Tower and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. So let's see what this is like.
In a distant land, there once was a village blessed with such wonders that travelers and merchants alike came from afar to see it.
Oh, his face so good.
At the base of a great tree, home to the god Shinju. It was to this god that the villagers prayed. And it was for Shinju that their village was named. Alongside its residents lived a child of the gods, charged with the protection of the village's people, Toa. Born of Shinju, Toa was ageless. One and apart from the humans who called the village home.
Ageless, huh? Lucky.
Respected and revered her akin to their god. In turn, Toa came to love the villagers. She welcomed in new lives and mourned those who passed, all the while helping the village grow.
Okay. but bad things happen.
Such times of peace and prosperity are not destined to last. Far from the village, the god known as Magatsu began to consume the land in dark miasma.
Oh, they look angry.
As the miasma poisoned the mana that flowed throughout the world,
One of them's in his hand.
rise to strange and monstrous creatures known as Magaori. The Magaori hungrily devour the land's mana, hastening the
Look like they're eating more than just a manga. They're looking like they're eating people.
Each day brought Magatsu closer to achieving his desire of filling the world with corruption and claiming all for himself. In time, his miasma even brushed upon the outskirts of Shinra village.
And this is where we fight.
And then, tragedy struck.
Huh?
Magaori descended upon the village in droves, leaving destruction in their wake. Reeling in the aftermath, Shinju issued the village's guardian with a divine proclamation.
Rain possibility.
Toa was to gather 8 trustworthy companions, and wielding the sacred sword and staff bestowed unto her by Shinju, bring Magatsu to heal. As she was commanded, Toa selected 8 villagers who were up to the task. Then, with the grace of Shinju, she blessed them, unshackling them from the natural flow of time. In honor of this, the villagers gave them the title of Prayer Children. With the sword of ablution and staff of divination in hand, Toa and the Prayer Children set out on their journey. Time and again, the Prayer Children were felled in battle, but with the power to turn back time, Toa thwarted fate's command.
See, I'm liking the story, but I guess I was looking for more gameplay coverage.
That only she, born of a god, could wield. After countless failures, Toa and the Prayer Children reached the heart of Magatsu's lair at long last. However, Toa was yet blind to a painful truth. The power to countermand time's flow came at great cost.
Uh-oh, something bad's gonna happen. Okay, it's not gonna tell us. Okay. Oh, look who also is behind this one. Bandai Namco is behind this too. Brownies Incorporated. So let's see if I can find one with actual game footage. That's what I'm looking for. Will this have it? I hope. I'm looking for fantasy violence. I want to see some violence.
I trust you have seen it.
No, I haven't.
A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destiny
That must be Toa then.
sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power.
And this one is a lot better.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await.
Food. Food.
We fight for a future filled with hope.
So when it says she's ageless, she's actually a child to the whole thing? Is that what they're saying?
Toa and the guardians of the sacred tree.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Okay. And that's already on my wish. It's good. And this one, yes, I am definitely interested in. From the creators of Deadly Premonition and No More Heroes. That's what you guys were talking about earlier. A marshal possessed by a murderer. A hotel full of killers. Check in, wipe them out. Interview. I don't want to ask you with the trailer. Give me the trailer, please. There we go.
Let the game begin.
How painfully human.
Taste the chains of despair.
What the heck is going on here? I don't even know anymore. I can't even tell what's going on with this game. I saw hacking and slashing. That's what caught my attention. And having razor blades tied to her hands. Oh yeah. So I think, did we cover all the games I was interested in? What are you guys? Any games that you guys want me to see a trailer for again? Hmm? Try to see if there's anything I missed. There's a lot of games, at least a whole lot. A whole lot. Oh, Pragmata. That's one that wasn't showing up before. The Occultist? What the heck is this? It's a psychological horror, but I had not seen that trailer. Might be one I missed. It's I sometimes have to keep refreshing it because they change up the titles every now and then. Like different ones show up each time I refresh. There's Dynamite the Beast. We saw that earlier, but I didn't see it until just now. Game show. I thought that was another anime style one that I was looking into. Just can't remember which one it was. Shape of Dreams, maybe? No. No, but I think that last one was the last one I wanted to see. Let's look at their cultures to see what this one's like. First-person narrative thriller. You play as Alan Rebels, a paranormal investigator who travels to an abandoned British island after his father's disappearance. Explore Godstone Island, face supernatural entities, and uncover long-buried occult rituals. Oh, it's from Dale Deck. Oh boy. They can go a lot of ways with their games. Actually, this is what I'm actually interested in. This is what I want. I want this. The Star Trek Voyager game. Why wasn't that on the list? That's something that's interesting me right there. I want that Star Trek Voyager game. Okay? I'm a Trekkie. Why do you not have that available where I can look into it? How can you deprive me of that? Where's Star Trek Voyager? See this thing? I seen all of this. Another Deponia game? I thought they were done with Deponia. I thought they were done with Deponia. Jeez, every time I think I'm done with this series, they go in another. Here you are, Voyager. Okay, yes, Voyager. See, it's a good thing I checked. It's a good thing I checked because I really wanted to see this one. Let's look at this one first. The Cultists.
Voices, screams drawing me in. Better use the pendulum.
Okay, I'm getting Freddy Krueger vibes here. I'm wondering what the bird has to do with all of it because they dedicated a whole minute or so of footage solely to their bird. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I have no idea where they're going with this one. I really don't. Okay, Pragmata.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI.
Generative AI.
Walking the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
See, the first thing I thought when I saw this was like another Detroit Become Human style game.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
You patched me up?
I am DI-03367. They are pragmatic.
Whoa, hang on a second.
That's a long name. Okay.
Name or something? Good. Get behind me.
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Kind of reminds me of Record too.
First and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols.
Ah, hi, Vanity Fox. Hi. Thanks for the raid, Vanity Fox. Arigato. Hi. Let me pause this for a moment. Pause it. Hi, Vanity Fox. Hi. How are ya? Yeah, we're doing the future game show. We just finished the show, and we're going through some trailers for the games that we didn't get to catch before. So I was trying to check on ones that I wasn't really interested in. So how you doing? How are ya? Thanks for raiding. Arigato. Hi. I'm causing all types of trouble. But there are a lot of games that they just released. Yep, my wallet is gonna be crying. My wish list has been. Did you have to do that? Did you really have to use your magic like that? Me. Hey, turn me into a digital knucklehead. Knuckleheads. But yeah, there's a lot of games on here that a lot of them are interesting. A lot of them I would like to try. A lot of them I'm hoping that work out well. So yeah, I'm really curious about how it's going to be and what other stuff that they have to showcase beyond. Because I missed a little bit of the show because of the well, technical problems and doggy walking time. Yep, we've actually gone through the whole show, and I was looking through the ones I've already added to my wish list, which was a lot, and seeing which ones are definitely worth another viewing of. I didn't even know this was a Halloween game. Okay, that's what surprised me. They had two John Carpenter based games. There's this one, and there's another one that I forgot the name of. I don't remember the name of it though. It was like Toxic something, I think. And I was saying, if they're going to do all that, they might as well bring in Big Trouble Little China and make that into a game. But they said elements of Big Trouble Little China are going to be in this new Toxic game. So, okay. They're bringing back Metal Gear Solid, doing a remaster of that. There's a game where you get to play as a Japanese train on a racing track, and it looks like it's a Tony Hawk style game. Tony Hawk mixed with Subway Surfers, pretty much. And that was with Ninja Attack. Romeo was a dead man. See, yeah, there it is, Toxic Commando. Of course, there's a new Resident Evil that's coming out. They talked about the Final Fantasy Tactics game, the Sonic game. We just finished watching the trailer for The Occultist, and I don't know what the heck is going on with that at all. There's a new Star Trek VR game that really looks interesting, where you get to play as a Vulcan on a starship, and you're infected with some type of parasite, and it actually gives you weird powers or something, and you're like the sole survivor on the ship. So it's like Star Trek meets Alien Isolation. So if they had that on anything other than the VR, I might be interested in it because I'm not a VR fan. I get too dizzy when I play VR. There's also a classic cartoon style. Yeah, it can leave a Star Trek too. That's a Sir Goot. My Sweet Carol, which was kind of reminds me of a mix between Forgotten Anne and oh gosh, it's creepy. Actually, you guys should see it. It's creepy as heck. This one is definitely worth another watch. It looks like a classic Disney cartoon, but with creepy, overly creepy horror. It looks like oh my gosh, mind blown.
You and I will never be apart.
Something out of the Don Bluth era.
Would only confirm the other girl's suspicions about Miss Carroll's potential elopement.
Don't you understand?
Hast du einen schon?
If that was the case, what would be the point of burning this
I did extend it. I did extend my wish list again. I did. At least by 5. 5 more games. Batman did me in. Ich eine dein Deutsch. Aber mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. See? Yeah. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Chris Darrell. What the heck is Chris Darrell? This looks creepy as heck. And I'm all for it, okay? I am so curious about this, but I have to wait all the way till October to try it out. Sweet Carol is a chilling narrative horror game inspired by classic animation movies created by Chris Darrell, who did the Remothered series. Follow the last known whereabouts of Carol Simmons to uncover the dark truth behind the Bunny Hall orphanage. So of course I added that to my wish list. Of course I added it to my wish list. What makes you think I wouldn't add something like that to my wish list? That's like saying, hello, Sandy. Creepy? Yes. Is it scary creepy? I don't know. Eerie creepy? Yes. They brought back Styx, so the Styx series has a third or fourth game in the series. They showcase Edge of Memories. Lost Helden. I don't think I showed this one yet. And also they have something called Blood of the Dawnwalker, which kind of reminds me of Don't Nod's vampire game. It's similar to that a little bit. Let's see. Also, 13Z, the Zodiac Trials. They didn't show the trailer for that because I actually did play this one when they had the open beta. And apparently I still have the access to the open beta. So I'm hoping I have it when they officially do the release because I would like to play that again. What was that? I don't think I remember this one, though. That one I don't think I remember seeing. Okay. I think I want to see that one again. Some things I don't remember that well, so I want to see it again. And some of them I totally missed entirely. That might have been on the show that got cut off when I had to walk the dog. So I'm looking for those as well. See, they keep reorganizing everything. Every time I look at it, they keep changing stuff. Metal Eden? I don't remember showing that one. Okay, so let's see what we got. Lost Helden. Resist your sin. Reclaim your fate. Lost Helden is an action JRPG from a team of genre veterans featuring a gorgeous hand-printed 3D art style, featuring a vast world to explore, a unique phase battle system that blends turn-based and real-time combat. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 15 with a cell shade. What did I just say? Final Fantasy Tactics Ogre. Gravity Rush. Yep, I've got that one too. I haven't yet to play Gravity Rush yet. So it's more like the Final Fantasy VII remake, most likely. Fishy. Further. Yep, action hack and slash RPGs definitely up my alley. They say it's similar to Expedition 33, which made my computer cry. So I'm hoping it's not that similar to it. And Hogwarts Legacy. I'm serious. Hawk Expedition 33 made my computer cry so badly. I still don't know what went wrong. Did it really hate my VTuber model that much that it refused to let me use my VTuber model even as a PNG mode? That's how bad it was. I don't know what caused it, but it was driving me nuts. Anthro Festival, huh? Okay. And this is 13Z. My trailer, the time when I played the playtest is actually still on my YouTube page if you actually want to see how I played through it, the demo of it.
For ages untold, the 12 Zodiac Guardians of the East have safeguarded humanity's fate. Determined not to fade into obscurity, they have revived the Zodiac Trials. Now they seek a 13th Zodiac. Let your Zodiac Trials begin.
I got my butt handed to me on this one. Hacky slashy, hacky slashy, hacky slashy. This is the second thong I caught. Maybe the game knows what other games you play. Just saying. But yes, the demo for this is still out, I believe. Yep, the demo is still here. So if you are interested in trying out the demo for this one, I could go and give you guys a link to it. At least in most platforms, it should be able to. I'm not sure if it works with all the right platforms. Oopsie, I burped. I burped. Okay. Okay, Town of Zaz. Fight with flavor. As Ito, a young shaman chef adventurer, you hunt critters, gather ingredients, and rebuild bonds by cooking for the townspeople. A shaman chef always aims to lend a helping hand, but the more Ito gets involved, the more he'll learn about the town and its ancient secrets. Hey, get your butt over here. I'm trying to push the play button, knucklehead. Get over here.
Welcome to the town of Zaz, a cozy village tucked away in the dense jungle. Known for its delicious food, Zaz is a must-visit during any vacation. And here's Ito, a fierce warrior from Zaz, who's just returned home. But the fighter's work is never done. Good work, Ito. Zaz is full of life. Explore the local shops, join vibrant festivals, and indulge in the finest home-cooked meals around. Let's take a look at some of the town's signature dishes.
Cooking.
Delicious. The best meals deserve the best ingredients.
Planting.
And there's Ito again. He can farm and cook. What a talented little poco. Nightlife is booming in Zaz. Night markets are teeming with special goods.
Attacking stuff.
Anything can happen. Everything is great in Zaz.
We hunt for our food. That's what we're doing.
All together and turns friends into family. And family is all that matters. Hope you brought your appetite. Town of Zaz.
That's what I'm looking forward to. Attacking monsters to get some munchies. I walk up to a monster saying, "Hey, you look like you'll make a nice hamburger." I can imagine myself doing that. I really can. Robo Frenzy. Slay giant robots and loot their parts to build your own unique shareable boss battles. Arm yourself with swords, Tesla orbs, and potato cannons to capture colossal robos. Customize attack style with accessories and upgrade their attacks to unleash your ultimate boss for the world to fight. Hi, OptiVR. Hi. How are ya? We get to make stuff. Break stuff, make stuff, break stuff, make stuff, break stuff, make stuff, make stuff. More stuff to break. Breaking and making stuff. Eating while eating. Of course.
That's a
Cut. What, it's like a Pokemon situation too? Okay. Yeet. It looks like it's some fun, so I have it out on my wish list too. Netherworld. I don't think I've seen this one. I don't remember. So let's find out what it's like. I'm a little worried because it says a weird jellyfish handles marriage crisis with alcohol, drugs, sex, blows, and a lot of odd characters. Is this PG? Am I in trouble for this? Oh, Peggy 18? Oh, yeah, I might not want to do this. It says Peggy 18. That means it might be get me in trouble on YouTube. I think I'll skip on this one. I'm not going to have YouTube yell at me before something like that. That's kind of creepy. It's kind of pushing the envelope a little bit there. Let's go for the next one. Yeah, Peggy 18 means it's probably adults only, and they're probably going to have some stuff that be getting me in big trouble on YouTube that will make you get big trouble.
My home is in the city of Shenyang. It's beautiful, and I've always felt safe here. But that's all about to change.
Lofty Sky. Why do I know your name? Why do I know your name? Why do I know Lofty Sky?
I'm home.
Why do I know that company's name?
Anyone here? What happened? I need to find my parents. People here are scared and don't want to get involved. But at least some are willing to
The weird mystery, huh? Okay.
I don't know where this is leading me, but every clue reveals more of the city's darkest secrets.
Yeah, I'm getting some Murder Soul Suspect vibes from this one too. But why do I know this company? Why do I know the company, Lofty Sky? What have I gotten from you guys? What have I... oh, okay. Okay, I see some familiar stuff now. I see some familiar stuff. I see a lot of familiar stuff. Okay. So, look at your games. So, yeah. I know them because I loved and played Shuyan Saga, which is like a mix between a visual novel and a beat 'em up, which I really should stream again because I really loved that one. It's been over a couple years since I played that one. I did play the demo for Sky of Tides during the next Game Fest. It hasn't come out yet, but as you see, I do have that on my wish list too. So yeah, I might go for this one too. I'm interested in interesting mystery. You know what? I'll follow you guys too. Now that I know who you are. Yep. See, the second I saw this picture right here, I knew it was Shuyan Saga. I didn't even have to guess. I knew it was Shuyan Saga because you get to beat up people in that one. And this is a trailer I missed. The remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time is the last hour of a lost, non-existent JRPG remade with director's commentary, the digital manual, and archival footage. It's a deduction puzzle game made from a JRPG that holds a dark secret. So I'm guessing this is going to be a RPG on many meta levels. I don't know what to expect of this. I don't know what's going to happen. It better not have a freaking Peggy 18 on it. So let's see. It better not have a Peggy 18. Oh, look, it's actually torn. Break the game. What? What the hell?
What is the greatest RPG of all time?
Right there. Stop.
We saw there were no Circle Soft lawyers around, and we thought, what if we just did it? There's a reason we called it the greatest RPG of all time.
Huh? What? What to think of that one? What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking of that one? I don't know what direction to go there with that one. First, it looks like it's an RPG, but then it looks like it's a found footage game. Adventure, interactive fiction, JRPG, action, retro, 3D. I don't know where they're going with this one. I have no idea. The RPG is coming down. Well, we'll be acting with a new demo. So they took down the demo back in June. It's coming out in November. So maybe I'll keep an eye out for a demo to see if I can understand what the heck it's like. Future Game Show Spring Showcase. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. I'm just not sure if it's one I might want to buy into. Because, I've tried some found footage games before, and I had a hard time following the narrative of it because it was kind of all over the place. I think that was the Her Story I tried, and I could not figure out what the heck they wanted me to do with it. So that's why I'm a little apprehensive about it. Okay, this one's from Deep Silver and Retcon Games. An adrenaline rush sci-fi FPS, a hyper unit Asuka is sent on a suicide mission to rescue Citizens Core from Mobius, an orbital city turned into a deadly trap. Dive into cybernetic warfare, face the engineers, and uncover the secrets of Metal Eden. Well, let's see if it could be interesting beyond the FGS, because you guys know I have a version of those.
Establishing connection. Core Ripper active. Hyper unit is mission go. Give him hell, Hyper.
Sorry about the neighbor. There's always trouble with them.
A run and gun game.
Hyper unit in the flesh. Nexus was not lying about you. You are built on a phantom core. That makes you basically immortal.
Kind of reminds me of Metroid now. Well, at least it does have some melee concepts at it. Kind of iffy on that one. Maybe because I see the Metroid style looking into it, but I'm not sure. It's kind of on the wall with that. Okay, we saw that one already. We already saw the Pragmata, or we just watching, yeah. Yeah, this one is the one that's curious about the that looked like it was a mix between Bioshock, and I don't even know what else I could say. I was thinking maybe Remember Me, maybe? With the hacking. But this is what I really want. Want to see how this goes, because I want to see what happens when you control Janeway. But, uh-oh. Please don't tell me it's a mobile game. That's a lot of stats on there. It looks quite complicated. Okay, that kind of looks like a Fallout Shelter. Well, let's see. It's by Dale Deck, so we'll see. Where's the trailer? Can't find it. Yeah! Let's see what we got. We don't have enough Voyager games anyway. Hey, I was hoping to see more, actually. You have any more to show? Or is it just that? What was a Star game that I was thinking about? Elite Dangerous? Kind of reminds me of a mix between Elite Dangerous and Fallout Shelter. See, this is the type of stuff I wanted to see, like these type of screens. I want to see, like, where do we interact with other people? What do we interact with other characters? Do they show real footage or CGI footage, or is it all static? We could actually damage pieces of the ship. Okay. I'm not sure. There's some cells. So there's no living quarters around here. It's mostly energy. Collect, produce food, food sources. It kind of has the buildings of a city builder, honestly. Because see that they have different materials being created. That must be setting the plots. Visit L-class planet to search for food. Build a hydroponics bay within 50 cycles. Investigate a wormhole. Activate replicator rations for a total of 20 cycles. Oh, wow. This is literal busy work. This is busy work the game. You're covering literally every concept of running that ship. So not only do you have to hunt for more food, you have to hunt for more energy for replicators and investigate stuff nearby and handle threats. And handle materials and make sure you have materials that are able to do everything. Flying to trading stations. Wait. Would there be trading stations in the Delta Quadrant that they can go to? Because they're all in sector threat levels. In the red threat air level. That looks like it's the ready room. That looks like a quarters. That looks like a food bay. Diagnostics, warp core, battery compartment. I think my inner Trekkie is coming out, isn't it? I would like to see a demo of this first before I invest into this one, because it looks like a lot of work. If it's something choose your own adventure style, I'm good, but that looks like mobile game level of busy work. That's all the bad thing games. Okay. Okay, so I'm being called down to dinner, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up for today. Well, at least for now. I'll be coming back online for the 2 demos I'll be showcasing. Let me show you which ones I'm covering, because I totally forgot which ones I'm doing. I totally forgot everything. I may hide my browser, show my schedule. Okay. So when I come back, I'm going to be showcasing 2 demos when I come back around 9 o'clock Eastern. Shell Diver and Bobo Bay. And then I'll be having 3 days off because of school starting tomorrow. And then I'll be showcasing the chat game Tipsy. And then we'll bring back both Danganronpa 2 and Great Ace Attorney Chronicles 2. So that's what I got scheduled for the rest of the week. Okay, so let me go ahead and initialize a raid, and then we'll wrap things up. Any questions or anything before I wrap things up? Gosh, Sandy. I don't know. I'm not used to streaming this early, so I'm not used to having a wide selection of people to raid. It's rare for me. Very rare. Any questions, comments before we wrap things up? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and raid Miss Civil, a friend of mine who was playing some Call of Duty Warzone. So hope I'll see you guys later, especially tonight later, so with some more demos. And I'll also be doing some more game code giveaways tonight as well. So if you're interested in winning a free game code off my game code giveaway system, feel free to drop by. So I'm going to give away 5 game code vouchers tonight. Okay? Okay, day. Where's my thingy? I don't even know where my thingy is because I keep losing my thingy. I lose my thingy all the time. My thingy is always misplaced. Uh-huh. Need that. So. Okay. Okay, the raid's been initialized. I hope you guys have a good night. And thanks for joining me tonight. Thank you all for joining me on all 7 platforms. So, and if anyone doesn't know which platforms I am live on right now, I am on a lot. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Beam. I'm on Trovo. I'm on Party. I'm on Kick. I'm on Twitch. I'm everywhere. I'm even on Twitter right now, too. I did not go on TikTok today because I got tired of fighting with it. So I'm everywhere but TikTok today. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Rating is about to happen on Twitch in a few moments, I hope. I hope. It's okay, 13 minutes. Okay. Oh, and we don't even have a raid message anymore, do we? We never use it. Yeah. It's been so long, I don't even know what our raid message is anymore. Yep, I don't even my bot doesn't remember my raid message anymore. Hey, Sticky Shoes. Oh, what's that one mean? Cool. Okay. Okay, so in a few seconds, Twitch will be offline. I forgot, it's not working. My stream elements doesn't want to work anymore, so I can't use it anymore. Okay, and it looks like the raid is going through. And it doesn't show me the raid, so I don't know what I just did. Come on, macaroni by cheese. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I am doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Okay, hi. Hiya. Hiya.
17, we're running this map, guys.
There we go. Okay. You've been rated by... See, all my raid messages never work anymore. Okay, I don't have I don't have enough people to raid on Kick, and I don't know how to do any raids on the other platforms. So we're gonna go wrap things up, and I start streaming. I go bye now.
Sandy for a long time now, guys.
Yeah, it has been.
Really? Piece of that ass.
Pretty much. Okay, so let's stop it, and I go bye. Where'd my button go? Okay, there it is. See you tonight, guys. Bye.